Hey there. In this video, we will go over some troubleshooting tips for your website for when your site is down or not functioning as it should be. We will give you the necessary steps to take so you can give us the key details that we need to get your website back online. Before we begin, just as a reminder, the best way to get in touch with us if you have any questions is by sending an email to our support team. They'll be able to quickly respond to your questions and resolve any issues. So let's begin. So you've tried to load your website, but it's not coming up. You have no idea why or how to go about it. First, don't panic. We understand downtime is frustrating and inconvenient to both you and, more importantly, your customers. First, I wanted to go over some of the common messages you may be seeing. These 4 messages are pretty common. This web page is not available, or error establishing a database connection. This site cannot be reached, or something like an internal server error. These are all very common. Even more common is a page that resembles this screenshot. Error 521, web server is down. You might notice a cloud in the middle of the page that says Cloudflare. That's a service we use, and this error is very common on some of our websites. Sometimes you may not see anything at all. And this can be especially frustrating as it doesn't give you any clue as to what may be causing the problem. But we are here to help you investigate. In order to help us get things back up and running, there are some steps you can get us. There are some key details you can get us to get things back online. So, first, if your site is completely down, as in multiple pages of your site are not loading, try to load your website using a different device or network. So, for example, if the site is down on your computer with your Wi-Fi turned on, try using your phone with your Wi-Fi turned off. This will check to see if the issue is just isolated to one device or if the site is truly down across the internet. If your site is loading on other devices, the issue is most likely isolated, which means the site is not down across the internet. So what's most likely happening is the device that the site is down on is viewing a cached version of the site. So 2 steps you can take is, number 1, clearing your browser cache. And click this link here for a guide to clear your browser cache. All these links will be in the notes in the knowledge base. But what this web page does is you would determine your browser. So if you're using Google Chrome, you can click on Google Chrome, and it will give you a step-by-step guide on first PC, but then if you're running a Mac, here's on Mac. And even gives you a video guide if you want to watch a video. Pretty self-explanatory here. If you're using a different browser, go back to the home page and select that other browser. Here's a guide for Internet Explorer. I'm not going to go over each step in each browser. You can do that here by selecting the browser. This one's pretty easy to follow. After you've cleared your browser cache, and if the site is still not loading for you, you may need to restart your computer. Also, it may be necessary when clearing your browser cache to select the cookies to be cleared as well, which you can do from that same box when you clear your browser cache. After taking these steps, if your site is still down, take a screenshot of what you're seeing. So if there's an error, make sure to include that in the screenshot. Even if it's a blank screen, take a screenshot of that entire blank screen so we can see what's going on. Here's a guide to take a screenshot on common systems. So here's how to take a screenshot on a Mac, how to take a full screenshot, a partial screenshot, and on Windows, the steps you would follow to take the screenshot are here. Again, these links will be in the notes. If you want to be even more helpful, you can take a screenshot of the developer console. The developer console is just a console window that gives us some developer notes to help debug and troubleshoot what's going on. This link gives you a overview of how to find the developer console in different browsers. So first in Chrome, all you would do is use this keyboard shortcut on Windows, Command-Shift-J. Actually, I think that should be Control-Shift-J. Sorry about that. And then on Mac, Command-Option-J. You can also access it from the menu by clicking on the three dots, More Tools, and then Developer Tools. On Edge, you can use the F12 button to access the console, and it will look like this once you open it up. You can see that sometimes they show informational messages, custom warnings, and custom error messages. All of this will be helpful for us when we troubleshoot what's going on with the website. And also in Firefox, this is what the console looks like down here, and how you would open it. And lastly, Safari. You just go into Preferences and show the Develop menu in the menu bar. And then you can click on Develop, Show JavaScript Console, which will then look like this. All the consoles look pretty similar. It has a lot of tabs at the top, and these lines a lot of red if there's errors. So once you open the developer console, which I can do from here, it will show something like this. Now mine's dark because I'm using a special theme, but yours will probably be a white screen. But then you can take a screenshot of this, just like I had showed you before, using that guide, takeascreenshot.org, to take a screenshot of this as well as the screen. So now that you've taken your screenshots, you're ready to open a ticket with our support team. Here's all the info we need to know. Number one, the date and time you started seeing the error, as well as the duration of the error. So how long it's been going on. How long have you noticed it? Number two, a screenshot or screenshots of what you're seeing, including any errors. And again, if necessary, or if you want to be extra helpful, as the developer console, that's not necessary, but it is helpful. Number three, what you expected to see instead. So if you're seeing a white screen, but you expected to see the entire homepage, or if you're seeing an error where you should have seen a login, or if you're seeing a 521 Cloudflare page when you expected to log into the back end of the site. So what you're trying to do there, and most of the time it's going to be your homepage, but we need to know specifically what page or what you expected to see. Number four, any information about what changes you were making when or before this happened. So this is, if applicable, not totally necessary across the board, but say you are making a change on the website and then this happens. That would be pertinent to know. Or if you were clicking on a link from a different email or something from a client or from a customer, anything like that we would need to know. Even things that happened the week before may be related to this. So think about that. Think about what changes have happened that may be related to this. And then just be specific and let us know what those are. So now you can fill out the form to open up a ticket. And this is just our normal support form, which you may be used to. You can click on this link, which again is in the notes, and fill out your company name, your name, email, and phone number. And then if your site's completely down, you would select this option here. You'll click next to fill out the necessary information and submit the form, and that will open a ticket with us, and we will be in touch very soon, right on top of it. And again, the more specific you can be, the better. And we are here to investigate, to get your site back online. So that's it. Take a look at other videos and feel free to ask any additional questions as you wish. And thanks for investing a few minutes to learn about troubleshooting downtime on your website. We'll see you next time.